Hey guys, I'm Amanda Ruiz with Realty One Group, and today I'm interviewing Sonja Rankin at her open house here in Crestview.
Hello and welcome.
How do you plan your open houses for starters?
So I find that my most successful open houses are ones that I plan well in advance. So if I have a week's notice where I can reach out to the seller and ask them, hey, are you free on this day? That gives me plenty of time to work up my marketing plan, to figure out what I'm going to be sharing on Facebook or Twitter, wherever my social media happens to be. I want people to know about this open house and give them a little bit of information that's just enough to get them through the front door.
Awesome. And what are some do's and don'ts when it comes to setting up an open house?
Okay, a do is make sure you're there in the area, in the town early enough, because you definitely don't want to be putting out your signs when the open house is due. And it's a great thing to be on time when you arrive at your open house, so definitely be there on time. Definitely give your sellers a courtesy reminder the day before so that they don't forget about it and are surprised that you're even there. Another do is invite a lender. There's safety in numbers, and I highly recommend having a lender with you because they can also answer questions and help watch things if you are tied up talking to a potential buyer.
That's a great idea.
And when it comes to don'ts, I would say definitely don't be shy. Make sure to make videos and put it out there about the open house. Another don't I would recommend is definitely don't be pushy. When people walk through the door, welcome them and let them browse, leave them to their own devices with that. And keep it simple. I would say definitely do keep it simple. You don't need all the things in the world out here to decorate and make it a burden. And don't overstay your welcome. That time that you've told your sellers that they are due to, that your open house will be complete, make sure you're out by that time because they've probably packed up the kids, packed up the dogs, packed up everything in order to be out. And be sure to be courteous to them because they did put themselves out for you to have this open house in some cases.
That's great advice. Now, what would you say is the best day of the week to host an open house, and what's the best time?
Okay, so when it comes to that, some people have great success with weekday open houses. So I'm a fan of the Thursday afternoon open house. So Thursday from between maybe 4 and 6. In some cases, you might find that buyers just get off work and they have some free time to stop in. But I find that the most successful day for open houses for me is on the weekend, Saturday or Sunday. They seem to be pretty equal. And I usually do my open house from 11 until 2. A lot of people have a shorter open house from 11 until 1 or 12 until 2, but I recommend giving yourselves a little bit more time to give people more time to get there because some people just get off and you don't want them missing the opportunity to see your open house.
All right, that's awesome. Now, do you have any advice for sellers when it comes to the open house?
I have plenty of advice for that. When it comes to the sellers and what they need to do to prepare the open house, make sure they're informed that, hey, can you please get the place nice and tidy? Anything that you have, like medicines or any firearms.
Oh, that's a good one, yes.
Can you please put that away and make sure that's secure? Because you never know, if parents don't watch their kids for a minute, they could get a hold of something, and we don't want anybody being put in a dangerous position.
And pets.
And pests, exactly. So put anything that might be dangerous away or anything valuable. So if you have jewelry, things like that, make sure that's locked up, get a safe, bring it with you, whatever you need to do to keep those things secure. And clean up. Are you okay if I spray some air freshener because I like to keep the place nice and fresh? Try to hide any signs that you have a pet if you can, because some people see a dog bowl and it's just immediately assume that there's a smell of a dog in the house. So anything you can do to make the house more neutral with taking pictures off the wall, or there may be some military decorations that you are very proud of and we're proud of too. But some people, I find when I'm showing a house, they'll be so focused on trying to figure out what rank and what you get paid that they're not stopping and looking at the house and seeing it for what it is and seeing themselves there. And they have to do that in order to place an offer on it.
That is great advice. Well, Sonja, thank you so much for taking your time to answer all my questions, and good luck on your open house.
Thank you so much. Thank you for interviewing me, Amanda.